What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Angie, and in this reading, we're going to talk about this week. So, Monday through Friday, June 28th, 2021, through Friday, July 2nd, 2021. I cannot believe it is already 4th of July weekend this weekend. So, we are, hitting that end of the halfway of 2021 is already over. Craziness, you guys. So, let's see, for those of you that are watching this video, exactly what you need to know for this week, what you need to focus on, and let's just hop into it. What is the messages for this week? For this week, 28th of June through July 2nd, 2021. What are the messages? What are the messages we need to know this week? What do we need to know this week? What else do we need to know this week? Okay, so I feel like we need both of these. Ooh, oh wow. Okay, and give me one more card, please. One more card, please. Thank you. Oh wow. Holy jamoly. Okay, you guys. So we have 3 major arcana. Okay. 3 major arcana, and we have 1 minor arcana. So this is saying to me that this week we are dealing with some huge situations, some things that have possibly been hanging around for a while, some energy that's been hanging around for a little while, or so some sort of possible serious things that have been happening in our lives. Okay. Now I have a lot of water here. Okay. There's a lot of water. This is very emotional. Okay. I will say from my own personal experience, I have been battling with some anger issues, and this is very interesting to me because it's there's been particular situation in particular that initially started last week that really just set my ass on fire. Okay, because it's like I've been really dealing with some business stuff that has been lingering around for a really long time. We're talking months and months and months. And so it's been very frustrating, and then it's just sort of like little things have been aggravating. So this is interesting to me that there's a lot of water here. So if you've been feeling any kind of emotions that have been coming up, not necessarily anger, it could be depression, just feeling like you're on this like emotional roller coaster. There is a potential here, okay, that I just want to just like address that and say, hey, I've been feeling the same way. I've been having friends that have been feeling the same way. So there's also lots of things happening in planetary alignments. Okay. So now for this week, what we have, like I said, the way that I'm really feeling about this is there's a lot of things that are happening. Okay. Ultimately in the end, I don't know why I'm talking about the end first, but in the end, I have the Judgment card here. Okay, so this is all about an awakening, an epiphany, things coming full circle. Aha, I get it now. This is really like us understanding something on a more deeper level, whether this is something that is in our relationships, in our career, concerning money, concerning, within ourselves, in our own worlds, whatever this is and how you can apply this week. Just know that the focus is, and the ultimate information of this week from the 28th until July 2nd is that it's almost like there's a light at the end of the tunnel on Friday. Okay, now the light at the end of the tunnel on Friday doesn't necessarily mean that it could be on Friday for everyone. It could just be this week. There is some sort of awakening, okay? When I get the Judgment card, this is awakening. This is things are coming back full circle. This is like karmic closure. This is there are just things that are really I don't know why I keep thinking of the World card. But Judgment to me is that this is an awakening. Okay? This is a pivotal moment, an epiphany, something that is really coming to fulfillment, to be revealed essentially. And it's like, okay, what you put out there has now come back. There is something that is just in this pivotal moment that now that you're understanding something on such a deeper level. Okay. And with the 3 major arcana cards here, I really do feel that this is something of, like I said, of a very huge universal theme that could be playing out in your life right now. Okay. Now, this is interesting because I'm kind of working backwards here. So the other information here that we have is we have the temperance. Okay, so the temperance is all about everything in moderation. This is all about the mind, spirit, body, you know, it's the Trinity. Okay, it is also understanding what life is about, being in balance, balancing, being grounded and balance, being, you know, how would I like to speak this out? It's understanding that everything happens in moderation in our lives, and it also that, you know, our life's work can't be done in one day. Okay, so when I get the temperance, it's sort of like understanding that our lives are more in balance, and this is in you know, over a lifetime. It's a lifetime balance. Okay. Ooh, now what's interesting, that's what's standing out to me here, is we have two angels. Look at that. We've got two angels here. Okay. So we've got the Judgment and we've got Temperance. Okay. At the end of our reading. Now we've got the Moon, and the Moon is in reverse. Okay. So the Moon is in reverse. Now I believe that I know the Moon came up recently. Okay. The Moon is all about things that are hidden, things that are going to be revealed. It's like as if this is a continuation from the last reading over the weekend. This is literally like, you know, this huge universal theme in our life is there's still more things to be revealed. Okay. It's like there's still more to the story, you know? We're sort of feeling and sensing, possibly for some of us, I have the Four of Pentacles here. This is about releasing our needs, evolving around like penny pinching, around just hanging on for dear life. Okay. The feelings the vibes that I'm really getting from this is like, listen, you know, like, you got to let go. It's almost like you're forced to let go. Okay. Or you've been released of something. Okay. Which is amazing. That things are playing out karmically, and they're playing out in the way in which they were supposed to. Okay. Now I know that some people are in some really hard situations right now involving money, current money situations, feeling like money has been stolen from you, or was, or you know, you just sort of, you trusted somebody. You know, like I said, I'm in a very similar situation when it comes to that. It was a business decision. And so it's, the way that it's playing out in my life is that, you know, there is still more there is still more unknown. Okay. So this is how I'm placing this in. There is still more that is unknown with the Moon in reverse. There's a lot of emotions that are involved in this situation. However, this is playing out for you specifically. Okay. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay. I would like to get some more information about this Four of Pentacles in reverse. Give me some more information here. Okay. So we got the Five of Wands. Okay. So the Five of Wands, this is all about like competition. Okay. Potential competition. So it's, you know, it's sort of like we might be really feeling, there's either two ways that we could look at this situation. Okay. Either you are hanging on to money for dear life, or you're hanging on to certain things in your world, or certain comforts within yourself or within your day-to-day dynamic. And so this is really like, okay, well, you know, I'm hanging on to everything for dear life, but I really have to give a risk. Okay. I really have to sort of take a risk here, or I'm feeling like I'm not willing to take a risk. I'm very undecided. You know, maybe it's just like, nope, I don't care what you say. I'm not agreeing to anything. And I have to hang on for dear life right now because I don't know what else to do. Okay. So this needs to change. There's some change that's coming. Five is all about change. Okay. Five is all about, there's a potential of disagreements. There's a potential of feeling like, you're struggling with other people. It's kind of like, I don't want to say chaos, but it could be a very frustrating situation that you're in, involving around money and concerning about money. And this is stability. Okay. So this is our comfort zones that are being disrupted. Okay. On definitely multiple layers. Okay. Layers and levels of our being. So give me some more information about this Moon in reverse, please. More information about the Moon in reverse. clarification. Oh, good Lord. We've got the Death card. Death card with the Moon in reverse. Listen, there is stuff that is leaving. There is stuff that is transitioning. Huge major change, okay? There is stuff that is happening and changing and shifting. We have no control over this, okay? So whatever is happening in your world this week, or a continuation or something new that's happening, there are secrets, there's stuff that's been hidden, whether this is your stuff within you that is now coming to light that you need to speak about or talk about, or, you know, that you've been in some kind of like situation, okay? It's really like things are shifting and changing and moving. Like, allow this change to happen. Things are being slowly revealed. There are still more secrets. There are still more things to come involving this. And like I said, this has been a huge universal sort of theme. I feel and sense this has been something that has been happening for quite some time. Whether this is a relationship that you've been in, whether this is a job that you've been at for a long time, whether this is, I don't know, something that has been happening for, you know, a few months, a year, a few years. This isn't something that has just happened overnight, okay? So I want to clarify that. This is not something that has just happened overnight. This is something involving something that has been happening for a very long time, or that has been lots of work, or that has been frustrating for quite a while. This isn't something that is just, you know, on a day-to-day basis. This is something that is finally coming to a head. That things are finally, there's still more that needs to come up and come out, and you have no control over what is leaving, because it's done, okay? I almost feel like for some of us, the situation is done and it's over, and now we're kind of like on to the next phase possibly of this particular situation, or this is just clean and cut and clear, and now it's kind of like almost there's a potential that we're gaining other insight and gaining more information, or as time is going on this week, there's more that is coming to light, okay? Temperance. Give me more information for Temperance, please. Oh, my word. The Magician. This is the most major arcana cards I've ever had in a freaking weekly reading, I'm telling you. The Magician, okay? So listen, everything in moderation. Everything is all about balance. Everything is, you know, staying grounded. It's like that fine balance of living in this world in the 3D aspect, okay? For those of you that understand, I mean, you wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't really understand that, okay? So living in the 3D world, or living in this world, but also understanding spirit. It's like it's like having that partnership, okay? And understanding. That's like, you know, the lifelong balance and the lifelong understanding and coming to know who you are and into yourself, okay? Now with the Magician, this says that we have all of the tools at our disposal, okay? We have the magic. We can create anything that we want in our lives, and we do create things in our lives. Now, things that we create in our lives might not be something that we have desired, okay? But in some way, shape, or form, we needed that experience to come into our lives in order to teach us something, or to teach us a very specific lesson, in order for us to be able to move forward, okay? So it's almost as if like there's a huge shift. There has been chaos. There has money that potentially has been lost, okay? Or something that is happening in our day-to-day world involving stability, financial stability, home stability, stability in relationships, stability, comfort, getting out of our comfort zones, just really sort of shaking us up of whatever that we've been hanging on to and that we really don't want to let go of. That is really being shifted and changed and sort of really shaking us up to the core, potentially inside, okay? Or is shaking our intuition, is shaking our knowingness. It's you know, and like I said, there's things that are coming to light, that are shifting and moving, that needs to be cleared out. Things are leaving. You can't hang on to what is meant to leave, okay? It's got to go. And this is really saying, okay, from whatever has happened, the way that I'm really feeling is like this is split. I know you can't see my desk here, but it's like I have 4 cards over here, and now I'm going to have 4 cards over here. It's literally like there's like a shift, okay, of saying, listen, this shit went down, okay? Whatever that this is, you know, it's coming out, it's coming up, whatever is being revealed, okay? the sun is now being shown, shined upon these things. Okay, it is the moon, but it is in reverse. So it's like these things that are hidden are having to come out. It's all having to come out now. Okay, and there's things that are shifting and moving and dying off and need to leave that are just completed. It's completed, it's done, you got to move forward. So now moving forward, okay, this is where we're having the understanding that this is sort of something, no, I'm not going to say sort of. This is like, it's something that we have created in our world that we didn't maybe even necessarily know that we were creating, but in order for us to be more into life balance as a whole, and this is better for your future. So you created this, whether you knowingly created it or subconsciously created it, because there was lessons that needed to be learned that have made you a stronger, better person moving forward in the future. And now you're going to come to the judgment, which is like that aha awakening moment. Okay. So with the judgment card here, okay. Oh, this is magical. Okay. The Four of Wands. This is from chaos meets more life stabling harmony. Okay. Epiphany, awakening, happiness. This is like 11:11. This is like this is literally like awakening, spiritual awakening. Okay. Huge epiphany, huge aha moment. The light bulb goes on. Okay. This is domestic partnerships, domestic stability also. Okay. This could be the marriage card. Okay. So it's like we're more in harmony and at peace in our worlds, within ourselves, in our relationships, in our lives, without this stuff that has now finally, okay, being revealed, that is left, that is leaving, that it's like we're tying up loose ends. It's like we're gathering up the parts of our energy from certain things that have been hanging around for a very long time, that we are now saying, yeah, this is no longer good. I don't know how that these things have fallen apart. Okay, they've fallen apart and now they've all fallen into my lap in some way, shape, or form, or I'm having to pay out. And now it's like, it's done. It's been chaos. It's been chaotic. And now I'm reeling it all back in. Okay. I am now moving forward this week towards the end of the week, or whatever this means to you this week. We are now moving forward with more understanding, with a new beginning, with more knowledge that we can now create. It's like we're coming back. Now, what do we want to create? This is done. This didn't work. This didn't, this is done. Now, what is the awakening moments that we have had? We ultimately are wanting to create love and balance and stability and freedom and happiness and partnerships and really, move forward in a dynamic of peace and harmony and love and feeling free, more free. Okay. Freedom is just coming to my mind with this card. Okay. And freedom is surrounded by creating your own reality of, these things allowing you to wake up. That is just how I feel. Okay. I'm going to pull an angel card, and I want to get any more last information about this reading for this particular week. Is there any other information that we need to know for this week here? Okay, what do we have? Oh, career transition. Yep. Career transition, Archangel Chamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Okay, so I really feel and sense, and even if this isn't career transition for you, yes, this is money and material things and the way that our day-to-day basis is happening, okay, in our worlds. Like I said, this could be business, relationships, it is career, money, schedules that is happening. What we do on a day-to-day, daily basis, okay, could be shifting and changing. Okay, so whatever that this is for you over here that fell apart, that secrets now came to light, this is shifting and changing and is really prompting you and triggering you to really go in a completely different direction. And that different direction is going to give you so much more. And this is fated. Okay, this was meant to happen in order for you to shift and completely change, because you were going down this road for a really long time. Okay. And this road was a road that you thought that was going to be fruitful, and a road that you thought was going to actually bring back rewards, and that this was something that maybe you were tied into financially and you couldn't get out of this particular contract or whatever that this is, okay? But with the things that have come to light, that gave you either the relief or the exit strategy or the plan in order for you to seriously reel it back in and to be relieved of these burdens, okay? And to move now more into a balanced manner, like literally more imbalanced. This is more fated on your path. So you know, and now you're more on the path of creating, it's like you're on the path of least resistance, okay? There is stability here, there is happiness here, there's happy family here, there is marriage here, there is partnerships here. This is 11-11. Spiritual awakening. Okay. I'm looking at this as this spiritual awakening. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave it there, because this is literally, we've closed some sort of door or something that really was chaotic that has now left. It is done. It is over with. We're leaving that. And now we are opening something new, starting over, potentially. And starting over isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know? Starting over is like, it's utterly amazing, because we know that, we know what this was. We know that this wasn't working, okay? So now we are more in balance. We are more on our path. We have now come to some sort of epiphany light bulb moment, okay? And now we know what it is that we want to create. We have the tools, we have the wisdom, we have the knowledge to get us exactly where we're meant to be. So trust that whatever fell apart, whatever is falling apart, whatever is leaving, whatever secrets have now been revealed, that you take that information and you now put it in your toolbox, and you have those epiphany moments, and now you can move forward in a completely different direction that is exactly where you were meant to be in the beginning. So, may have gone down an 8-month journey, okay, down a road that you thought was going to be fruitful, to have it fall apart in order for you to learn the lessons and learn more things about that specific situation, or to learn a specific tool, to learn a specific job. And now you can move forward knowing the ins and the outs about it, sort of, I don't want to say maybe, clear free, but free in a sense of now you know what direction to go. Okay? So have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. I will see you all for the 4th of July weekend. And hang in there, you guys, because this is good. This is good change, okay? So I know it might be emotional, but I'm telling you that what happened for a reason, okay? Unfortunately, there are some difficult situations that people are in right now, but I'm telling you that, good riddance, let them go, or let these situations go, or now you're untied from this stress and all of these things that are no longer serving you for your most highest and best good. And now you have clarity and just a better idea of where you're going next. And it is so much better and so much more healthier than this stuff, because it's gone. Okay? So I love you all. Hang in there. As always, thank you for allowing me to read for you. Much love and light. Namaste. Bye for now.